Are you looking for the best Wi-Fi 6 routers? In this video we will look at some of the best Wi-Fi 6 routers. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. ASUS RT-AX86U Pro. The Asus RT-AX86U Pro is the best Wi-Fi 6 router we've tested. It's a gaming router on paper, but you don't need to be a gamer to benefit from its great performance. Firstly, it's fast. It delivers impressive speeds that can saturate an internet connection of up to 900 Mbps, meaning you can quickly download huge files, like game updates. Its range is equally impressive, considering it's a standalone router, so you'll get good speeds throughout your home. If you need more range or have dead spots, it also supports ASUS AI Mesh feature to create a mesh network with any compatible ASUS router or extender. Since it's a gaming router, it has extensive gaming-oriented features. Namely, adaptive QoS, quality of service, lets you prioritize specific traffic like online games or video streaming over smart home devices for better performance. As for wired connectivity, it has 6 total Ethernet ports, including a dedicated gaming LAN port, which ASUS claims prioritizes any connected device, like a PC or game console. It also has a 2.5 gigabits per second port that you can configure as a WAN or LAN port and 2 USB ports that you can use to connect storage devices. That said, this router sits at an awkward price point. If you don't care about tinkering with settings and extra features, you should check out our mid-range pick below, the TP-Link Archer AX55. If you don't mind spending a bit more for Wi-Fi 7 and the fastest speeds, the TP-Link Archer B550 is a better option. New generation Wi-Fi 6 enjoy ultra-fast speeds up to 5,700 megabits per second with the latest Wi-Fi 6, 802.11ax, and 160 MHz channels power supply, 19V with max 2.37A current / 19.5V with max 2.31A current or 12V with max 3A current / 19.5V with max 2.31A current. Mobile game mode, minimize lag and latency for mobile gaming with just a tap on the ASUS router app. Number 2. eero Pro 6E. The eero Pro 6E is the best Wi-Fi 6E router we've tested. Wi-Fi 6E uses the same underlying technology as regular old Wi-Fi 6, but it adds support for much more wireless spectrum in the 6 GHz range. All this means is that your compatible devices can access even more lanes with less traffic and higher top speeds. This router is also designed to work in a mesh system, so if you find that a standalone router leaves parts of your house with a slow connection, you can buy another access point for better coverage. It has a sleek design and a conveniently small footprint, so it won't clash with the decor in your living space. Performance-wise, it has great range, and since it's designed to be easily expandable, you can buy additional units for better range if you have a huge home. It also delivers impressive speeds that can take advantage of a gigabit internet connection no matter where you are in your home, making it a great pick if you're downloading lots of large files in an office far from where your internet cable comes into your house. With the eero routers, ease of use is the name of the game. By using the eero app, getting your mesh network up and running is incredibly straightforward. You can configure and monitor your network, see how many devices you have connected, and even manage smart home devices since it has a built-in Zigbee hub and supports Thread and Matter. That said, you must use the app to manage your network since eero doesn't have a web interface. The app is limited in what settings you can change, and many features included on most other routers, like parental controls, historical data, content blocking, and advanced security, are behind an annoying monthly paywall. Number 3. TP-Link Archer AX55. Most people can find the best router for their needs in the mid-range price category, and pound for pound, the TP-Link Archer AX55 is the best we've tested in that price range. It's a dual-band Wi-Fi 6 router with a conventional design and a small footprint that won't take up too much space wherever you decide to place it. This router really shines in its range and speed performance. At close range, it can saturate an internet connection up to 750 Mbps and maintain consistently fast speeds up to nearly 100 feet away. With speeds like that, it has no problem handling high-speed downloads and multiple users browsing and watching 4K content simultaneously. While its range is impressive, it's still just a standalone router. If your home is especially large and you can't place the router centrally because of where your internet cable enters the house, don't worry, it's compatible with both One Mesh and Easy Mesh, meaning you can create a mesh network with compatible routers and range extenders. Its biggest drawback is that since it's Wi-Fi 6, it doesn't have a 6 GHz band, so if you have cutting-edge Wi-Fi 6E or 7 devices, they can't reach their top speeds. Next-gen gigabit Wi-Fi 6 speeds, 2,402 megabits per second on 5 GHz and 574 megabits per second on 2.4 GHz bands ensure smoother streaming and faster downloads, support VPN server and VPN client Superscript 1. A more responsive experience, enjoy smooth gaming, video streaming, and live feeds simultaneously. OFDMA makes your Wi-Fi stronger by allowing multiple clients to share one band at the same time, cutting latency and jitter point Superscript 2. Number 4. TP-Link Archer AX20. If you're looking for a solid option on a budget, we recommend the TP-Link Archer AX20. It's a Wi-Fi 6 router that delivers more than adequate speed and range performance, especially considering its price. It can reach speeds of nearly 700 megabits per second when you're up close and has good range, delivering solid speeds up to 100 feet away. This means it's suitable for everyday internet use or even more bandwidth-heavy tasks like downloading large files or streaming 4K content, even with multiple users. If you need more range, it's also compatible with One Mesh, so you can create a mesh network with any range extender that supports it. This router has a conventional design with 4 external antennas and a relatively small footprint, so it's easy to place in your home, but it's not the most attractive-looking router. Its other major drawback is that it doesn't support DFS, dynamic frequency selection, so it can't access DFS-only channels, which would help at speeds in congested wireless environments like apartment buildings. The budget router category is quite crowded, with prices frequently fluctuating. More expensive mid-range routers are often available to buy used or as an Amazon warehouse deal at a discount. If you're comfortable buying a used router or one with minor cosmetic damage, you can usually pick up our mid-range pick, the TP-Link Archer AX55, for around the same price as the AX20. Both of those routers offer measurably better performance in a similar package. J.D. Power Award Highest in Customer Satisfaction for Wireless Routers 2017 and 2019. Dual-band Wi-Fi 6 Internet Router, Wi-Fi 6, 802.11ax, technology achieves faster speeds, greater capacity, and reduced network congestion compared to the previous generation. Next Gen 1. 8 gigabits per second speeds, enjoy smoother and more stable streaming, gaming, downloading and more with Wi-Fi speeds up to 1. 8 gigabits per second, 1200 megabits per second on 5 GHz band and 574 megabits per second on 2.4 GHz band.